Hey everybody, welcome back to Path of Exile. We're going to start this episode off with doing some gear improvement. I said I was going to improve my gear. I think I did anyway after the end of last episode. What I did in between episodes was research how crafting works and some of our items. I cleaned up the bank a little bit so we could see exactly what we had. It was in pretty bad shape in there. Look at this little raccoon here, hopping up and down. Look at this guy. Actually, I don't know if that's a raccoon. It's like a, what do you call those? Lemur, maybe? But anyway, I noticed that this thing was blue, which means we completed the number of cards we needed to collect. So I assume that Tasuni was the guy you could like trade cards with to get different cards, but what it really is the guy you turn in the sets to. So this will be our first set completed. And we get, as you can see, Susang. Get an achievement there. And so, we pick up this chromatic orb, and this allows us to reforge the color of all sockets on an item, I believe. That's how that works. And so what we're going to do, we're actually going to go look at crafting a little bit here at the start. And we'll do something that I kind of want to do just off the bat. We will... we're going to try to put... I think it's chest and two-handed weapons. I did a lot of homework here in between the episodes. But I think chest and weapons can get 6 jewel sockets on them. Oops, no, we don't want to put that in there. We actually just want to... I did all my homework, guys, I swear. I think what we're trying to go for here is... well... increase the number of sockets on this because it can have up to 6, I believe. We may have just ruined this thing entirely. So we can't get more than... and the quantity or the quality of the item changes the chance, I believe, to get the number of sockets you want. Now, I said this was supposed to have 6, but I'm starting to think it's 3. Because I haven't seen more than... I know it is 6. That's strange. I don't want to waste any more currency on that. So I really didn't show you guys anything there. And now we're going to have to use this to get our links back. Which feels kind of bad. Well, at least it happened right away. We didn't have 4 in there before, did we? We must have, because here's 4 gems. Wait a minute. What has happened here? Were we not using this one? We must have been. So I think we just lost a socket. Well, okay. I'm not going to fix it. I can't remember if we had 4 in there or not. We must have done. I just made us worse by trying to show that. Before I use up all these, I want to make sure that you can go past... or like our gear level isn't preventing us from going over the... or getting additional sockets. But if I look at it like this is gear level 18, and it's got 5 on it. You know what? We're going to keep gambling here. Why not? I'm sure people are cringing at this. It's like, that's a terrible robe, and yet you're putting everything on it. I just want to see. If this winds up really hurting us in the long run, I wouldn't want to put that in there. So be it. We don't really care that much. I mean, can we even get back to 4 if there was 4? Okay, there's 4. Now, I'm tempted to go again, but I don't think I am. So now I see why you want a lot of currency. Because, you might have to do like, 100 of those to get the 6 that you want. But the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking we didn't have... this was not a 4-socket one. No, it had to have been. It definitely was. So that we spent all of our currency to get back to where we were, unfortunately. I unfortunately must say that unfortunately we had to do that. So that's crafting in a nutshell. And you can see why these currency items are important. I won't go too much into it, but you can see that this is how you would forge. You need 4 of these, and you can forge this very specific prefix onto an item. If that's like in your build or whatever your build is trying to specialize in. So that's why these currency matter. I won't go into crafting. I won't sit here and lay it out for you guys. From white to, especially because I don't really know. This is just my understanding of it. You take white items and turn them into magic items, the blue ones, and you re-roll the affixes until you get the correct one that you want. Warning, you do not have an Atlas mission. Just turn it off. Okay. And you just keep rolling until you get the right ones, and then you upgrade it to a rare. And you just keep doing this process until you get the ultimate piece of gear. And there's tons of currency that allows you to manipulate it in an effective way. I guess I'll show you that when we go to turn our currency at our bank. Our bank's kind of sorted out. Just show it to you real briefly how the process works. I mean, this isn't so much a guide. This is just showing you guys that I have some kind of understanding of what's going on. Even though I really don't. I have a base to work with now. I'm less afraid of the items that I was last episode. The currency items, that is. After wasting 40 orbs to get the same thing we had before. I was gonna swap out animate weapon. I didn't do that. It's okay. I was gonna pick up a heal for our minions. Let's try to not die this this go through so we can level up at some point. Old Dark Fist. Be nice to get to level 73. Spectral Throw, it seems good, but it's not. So you can kind of see where the grind comes from, right? You want to keep getting currency, crafting items or buying items from other players. Increase your gear that way. And you're kind of looking for perfect rolls on things. Fixing the gem slots, creating links, that kind of stuff. That's like the end-to-end game. And perfecting your build through kind of random chance. It's a little controlled, but I mean, it really is a lot of luck involved. Or grinding, where you're paying for it with currency. I mean, everything for a price, right? I mean, that melee was like 3 hits there. There's 2 that almost killed us, and the third one would have killed us. We really are not in the position to take any kind of melee hits. Which kind of leads me to believe that maybe as a Necromancer, we should be stacking damage instead. There's probably like diminishing returns to defense, right? Where, you know, you survive 3 hits and then you have to put in a whole bunch more defense to survive 4. I mean, that was coming right for us there. We don't mind backing up. We'll back up. I mean, look at all these items the filter leaves behind. So many items. It's kind of crazy. I suspect if we don't die this episode, we should be able to level up to 73. Which, big accomplishments there. I think we just have to avoid the corruption and we'll be okay. wonder how rare those jewel currencies that we just used were. We don't have a whole lot of them. And they're already all gone, so... They feel slightly rare in that regard. I'm sure the game's going to give us more as we go along. I think you want... Well, no, I don't know. I had a feeling that the outline for the common items had to do with crafting, but now... I was more sure for a second, and now I'm less sure, so... We still have a lot to learn about crafting. Is this Ascendancy trial? Looks like it. Oh, you know what we can go do? We can go get that mark out of our bag and see if we can put it inside this flak here. You know, in saying that, it doesn't look like it goes there, if I'm being honest. Valorb. I'll find it unpredictably. Okay. I was going to say we should go back and just check, but I don't think that's the case. Although it looks kind of like this, doesn't it? It really does. Maybe that's one of the keys for the well, I don't know. That doesn't sound right even as I went to say it. Got a little damage there. All in all, that wasn't too bad. We might actually level in here. Play our cards right. Although I don't think there's a whole lot of minions in here. I don't know why we did that. Oh, we have to go through the store, huh? Okay. The green ones are if you use a movement skill, you take damage, if I remember right. So... maybe it's the purple ones. Okay. Suppose we could just, yeah, knock them out. I knew that was going to kill us. Like, I could feel myself not blinking. Or charging, rather. I was trying to charge. Nah, I was stupid. And now I have to go through it once again and hopefully not die. We were at 83% there. We don't have to go back in there. It didn't seem very excessive, did it? The amount of damage. It really did. Being honest, I felt like overkill there. Well, I'm saying that we were just standing like in a spinning pillar of spikes. Probably was reasonable. Yeah. Can feel myself playing that one wrong. I'm tempted to just blink across here. I think we can do that. Yeah. Exercise a little bit of patience here. I mean, I guess we can get the lost XP back pretty quick. It's just gotta stop dying. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, so this is what we got. Was this thing. I don't know what this is supposed to be for. Travel to the Aspirant's Plaza and spend this item to open the external labyrinth. Oh, I see. So we collect 6 of these. And then we can go in and cash them in for Ascendancy, I guess. Cash and prizes. And so, if you notice how the okay, burning away our sins, I guess. Cassia's talking to us up here. You can see the filter still shows the white items, and I think it shows you useful white items for crafting. It's like, hey, you might want to craft this into something. It's a good base. There's a quest in here. Interesting.
What do we have here? Yet another of Oriel's cast-offs. With the problems we're facing here, I do wish they'd send someone with a little more utility. Alas, we have useless exiles blowing in like spores on the wind. See this growth? Not on me. The fruiting body. The big mushroom. Strange, is it not? Wouldn't expect something of this scale in a place like this. Stands out like a sin during a sermon. Unfortunately, this is one of many, and they're all filled with an extremely toxic fluid. Quite dangerous to one's health, and no one is paying any attention. No one but I, of course. That's why I've attached this purification pump to the gleba. The spore mass. The big yellow round part.
I'm following you.
The rooty-looking parts through the spore mass, robbing this growth of the fluids that allow it to thrive. Even if I can't find a use for it, at least it won't get into dangerous or clumsy hands. In response, the mycelium is going to react violently. This is where you enter. My Mother Superior used to tell us that God helps those who help each other. Well, I'm dubious of the sort of help you might provide, as it has not escaped me that you are, for lack of a better term, drenched in viscera. Even so, I have some devices we can deploy to help protect my purification pump here.
Is this part of a league? An old league? I'm guessing?
Well done. Now
Kind of feels that way.
find a place to deploy a tower.
Are we playing tower defense? What are we doing?
Exile. Highest friend. The blight is reacting.
That's what it kind of feels like. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like tower defense. How bizarre.
Let's see what this tower can really do next to the use of purification pump.
Do we get a help? I think we do. Yeah.
For the love of innocence, protect the pump.
Well, I'm trying. Can we upgrade these maybe? Oh, that pump's going down. Yeah.
It was I who tasked you.
Yeah, it's your fault, really.
So ultimately, we know where the blame lies.
On you. Yep.
For not protecting the pump. It's in terrible shape. It may take weeks to fix it, months even. Oh no, I fixed it. Thank God. Consider yourself extremely lucky. You're not ready for this yet, I suppose. I'll pray that you will be soon, as you now owe me. Get better at this, then find me. You know how to find me, right? Just go to the nearest pulsating growth.
She seems nice.
Goodbye.
We'll see her again later. So they snuck in a little TD in the middle of ARPG. It's an interesting choice, I think. I mean, I love a good TD. I wonder if that was League content for a season. I mean, it seems wildly different at its core than, say, the one where you follow the seam around, or Tane. Well, maybe not Tane. Oh, God, it feels so bad. It feels real bad, guys. I'm going to blame it on the fact that we're having to narrate what we're doing. If we weren't narrating what we're doing, we'd probably already be at level 100 by now. I'm predicting that that's a lie. It's a pretty good walk we have to go here to get back. I haven't really been using our speed scroll that much. Just occurred to me. Alright, we're back, and hopefully we don't get just wrecked here. I think the outline means that that's the best, and I'm speculating here. I'll take a look at it here in a second, actually, just before I say anything. So if we look at the roll that this has on it, it's 38% increased spell damage, and that is... That's not... No, it's not the best it could be. I don't know. I don't know. And I guess that's it. So you know, completed pier. Just nothing.
Prepared for the end.
I don't think we're going to be using anything we picked up. I don't see anything spectacular. And that feels like the best item we picked up. Yeah, and I don't feel good about it, really. Fact. No, I don't think we're really quite equipped to handle... Not to handle crafting, but I don't think we're quite ready to start crafting. It seems to me, I think at level... Item level above 70, which... Can we buy back items from him? No. I think the item level has to be above 70 for it to be able to roll a tier 1. You can see we organized the bank here. So you get the affixes you want. You go from normal to magic, and then if the second affix you rolled on it, then you add a second affix on it, right? So you have one. If you need a second one, then you roll a second one. If it's bad, then you try to remove one of them and replace it. And then from there you upgrade it to a rare. And then from there you add random modifiers to it and craft them on there as well. It's actually quite the ordeal to do it, but I think that's where kind of the best gear comes from, is that whole process. Delete this. Well, delete it. So we have quite a bit of currency farming to do. As you can see how rough it was just to get back to where we started. By just showing that example. Let's see, what do we do with these? Put them over here. These are map fragments we combine to do a specific map, and I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're anywhere close to ready to do it. I don't think, anyway. Suppose I could look into that. I think we're probably gonna end the episode there. Next episode we'll try to focus on doing 2 or 3 maps and hopefully try to level up to 73. Moving kind of slow here, but it's okay. We're just kind of killing time here until either the hardcore character's leveled up, or we move on to a new series where I level up the hardcore character, or a new league comes out, whichever comes first. We'll just play it one day at a time. We'll probably be more PoE tomorrow. In fact, I'm almost guaranteeing it. Probably gonna end it for this recording session for me. But yeah, if you guys like the video, go ahead and drop us a like, and subscribe to the Unusual MaW for more content. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Alright, take care. We'll see you guys in the next episode.